Tonight we are learning an E. coli outbreak that sickened more than 100 people in our area is now linked to 6 other states.
Many of those local cases were connected to a well-known caterer. 5 on your side's Laura Barczewski spent the last few hours looking into these latest findings. Laura?
Mike and Kelly, the St. Louis County Health Department says all of these E. coli cases have one thing in common. They believe it came from contaminated leafy greens. The St. Louis County Health Department says 115 people have gotten sick from E. coli contaminated leafy greens since the week of November 6th.
That includes cases that are laboratory confirmed, but also cases who have clinically compatible symptoms and they attended one of the associated events.
The department says those events are connected to Andre's Banquets and Catering, some of which they catered for the Rockwood School District. A spokesperson for the company said in a statement 2 weeks ago, state investigators reported lettuce taken from our facility tested negative for E. coli. And goes on to say, we've said all along that it was unfair to name Andres before the lettuce was tested and before the investigation was complete. We look forward to St. Louis County finishing its work and finding the source of our local outbreak. Sample test results entered into a national database have linked cases to several others in Kansas, Illinois, North Dakota, South Dakota, Ohio, and Indiana.
That does suggest that it could be a food product, but we still don't know if it's at the farm, if it's storing the processing, the distribution. And we also don't know why our attack rate here in St. Louis was so much higher than it is in other places.
Attorney Bill Marler is representing about a dozen people who got sick. He's seen in previous cases the contamination starts in the fields.
They all link these things back to, frankly, cattle. And it's cattle feces. It's near, growing the lettuce too close to them.
13 people had to be hospitalized. 2 of them are still in the hospital.
This has really wrecked people's lives.
Jory Lange is an attorney for several affected families.
Some people have had acute kidney failure, HUS, which E. coli can cause, can lead to lifelong complications and problems. It's really a big deal. And it's important for people to know that they're entitled to compensation for what they've gone through.
The health department says they have not seen any new cases of E. coli in a couple of weeks and believe they're close to the end of this investigation.